Welcome to another episode of Sock Signal, where we discuss some stats and analysis regarding the coming matches. So, this match we will be discussing about the Kings Punjab versus Delhi Capitals. Yes, their head-to-head is not very much, 15 to 12, but the form Delhi Capitals are in and the Punjab Kings following their winning streak. We'll have to see what our panelists have to say. This round is not going to be our traditional way where we ask our both panelists where they support, but we will be discussing some general trivias about the upcoming match. So let's introduce our panelists, Omkar Taude and Vishnu Nair. Hello, guys. So this
Hello,
is
Kunal.
going to be the additional discussion video for us. So let's start with the very first question that is जो सब लोग पूछ रहे हैं कि where is David Malan and why Nicholas Puran? So anyone can go ahead.
So I will start with it. Like it's good to back a player, but like you should back a player to certain time. Like after certain times, player also get frustrated. Like you can saw the reaction of Nicholas Puran in last match. Like he was devastated by his dismissal. So I think Punjab should drop him, but Punjab should also look him for the future prospect also. So Vishnu, can you share some?
Yeah. So what is happening with Puran is it's not the ballers are taking his wicket. He's throwing away his wicket very
Yeah.
early. That's a
Uh,
major concern for Puran. And also, if you look, he is typically a number three or number four batsman. Whereas for Punjab, Deepak Huda is coming earlier sometimes. So Puran needs much more time in the crease, so he can play some balls to settle down and then play his natural way. He's very attacking player. I don't think Punjab is going to drop him from the team very soon. Yes, David Malan's case, he's an excellent player. He should get a chance, but I think Punjab will give Puran a chance, one more chance, I guess.
Okay, so what I feel is, if you are actually looking that Mayank Agarwal didn't play the last game, he was injured. So I feel that Puran should get dropped. David Malan should come and open with KL Rahul, whereas
yeah,
Chris Gill will retain his number three spot because I feel Punjab is very reluctant to send Gale in the opening. Okay, we saw that with KL Rahul, Gale did not open the last match also. So I feel David Malan should come up in the opening slot, and we saw Shah Rukh and Deepak Huda doing a decent job. So I don't see any reason why the remaining lineup shouldn't be changed. KL Rahul is a keeper; he will open. David Malan to support him, and Chris Gill will be doing his firing as well.
yeah, that would make
Yeah.
a better
So
sense.
any questions from your end? Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
any more questions from your end?
So let's
Yeah,
come to
one more.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
sorry.
Omkar.
Actually, like I was shifting from Punjab to Delhi. So my question is uh, like Delhi is performing well, but they are not consistent. Like they win one match, they lose another match. So do you think it will be a problem for them in upcoming matches?
Yes, Omkar. One of the main thing uh, from Delhi side is the middle order has not really tested. The top three has been performing really brilliant. Even Rishabh Pant is playing really nice. But the middle order, considering Steve Smith and Stoney is their main middle order batsmen, they are not contributing as expected. Even Hetmeyer, he played really well in the last match, but before that, even he was struggling. So coming to the playoffs, middle order will play an important role because you cannot always rely on Shikhar Dhawan and Prithvi Shaw to give you a brilliant start. So you need your real middle order to contribute as well. So that may be a concerning part for Delhi.
Yes, I agree, Vishnu. Kunal, do you have any
Yeah, yeah,
points? If
yeah. Yeah, obviously, because as the IPL progresses, we have seen that the pitch will get slow as always, also. And if we look that most of the matches, the openers have contributed the maximum runs, where Prithvi Shaw and Shikhar Dhawan has created some magnificent partnerships, and then it's just a matter of time that the middle order comes with a strike rate of 100, they can win the match. Like they come to a point where the required rate is six runs and over. So that's not a difficult task for middle order. But I think where with some strong teams like Chennai or Mumbai, where the target might go to 200 as well. So there, if the opening fails, there's no one to cross that line. Or Stoinis is not in great form. We have seen him play, but he's not in his great form. So I feel that is a concern for Delhi Capitals.
Yeah.
Yes, he
Perfect.
need to pick wickets as well. He's not picking wickets.
Yeah. Actually, I have one more question. Like, I don't know what's happening with the captains. Like, why are they playing very slow? Like, you see KL Rahul, like his strike rate is very low. See Rishabh Pant, his strike rate is also low. See Morgan innings, he also conservative. Dhoni obviously, yeah, we know Dhoni, but Rohit Sharma also played very slow. Like they are, I don't know what's going on with the captains, but I know the KL Rahul is not that type of player, and also Rishabh Pant is not that type of player. Is captaincy making that impact on their batting style?
Yeah,
Uh,
Omkar.
I don't.
What I
Yeah.
will, yeah, what I believe is KL Rahul is a scared. I guess KL Rahul is scared a bit because he knows if his wickets goes early, then the team will collapse. I guess that's the pressure on him. Even Rishabh Pant, uh, I guess that the captaincy pressure on him is not performing. He's performing as a player, but we know what he can do much more. So that may be a pressure, captaincy pressure on him. KL Rahul also, uh, he can, if he want, he can. He was the orange cap holder last year, so we know what he can do. But this year the team's not performing well. That's the pressure on him, and he's not going to throw his wicket away very early. That might be the
Uh, I,
reason.
I, I I slightly disagree with Vishnu here because he said that he said that Rahul is pretty conservative because he thinks his wicket once his wicket falls, the whole innings will collapse. But that is the game, right? You have to trust your middle order and you have to trust your players because you have chose those 11 as a captain. You have chose those 11 and you trust them to get your team through that target. So if you are thinking that no, the players are not confident or they won't be able to go, then what is the point of choosing the best 11? We always say that the best 11 should play. Then you have Gale, you have Nicholas Puran. We have, yes, he has the bad IPL season, but we saw what he can do. We have Deepak Huda, Shah Rukh Khan is in form. So why are you conservative about that approach? And if he thinks that the lower order will fail, then I think you should come to the lower order or you should drop the captaincy because I don't think any point of having a captain who is not trusting your team.
Right.
So this is what I feel. And for Rishabh Pant, obviously, this is the first time he's captaining the innings, but I see no difference with his captaincy. Okay, it worked with Shreyas Iyer, we completely agree, but that doesn't mean that हर एक नया captain अच्छा ही करेगा. Okay,
Right.
so I feel Rishabh Pant should not be the captain. He should be laid off his that responsibilities and should be able to play freely because we saw with the come on 45 or 40 balls is that Rishabh Pant we saw at Gaba. He is the match winner and
Yeah.
he is like what मैं आराम से खेलूंगा. No man, this is not how you play. So
So,
sorry, but
Yeah. You made a really good point. He's not believing in his middle order, but as you see, Punjab's middle order is really weak. Everyone can. There are not much experienced players who can contribute. So that might be the pressure on him and the management. The management might have also said that how many games can you rely on Shah Rukh Khan and Deepak Huda to come and finish the matches for you or give or can take a struggling team to a pretty decent total. So that might be the pressure on Rahul. He's staying there.
But we saw Shah Rukh Khan finishing matches and hitting those big sixes in Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy. That's why he was picked in the 11. And we also saw Anil Kumble saying that I saw Kyron Pollard in Shah Rukh Khan. So they are obviously looking Shah Rukh Khan as a match winner. Then why
Yeah.
KL Rahul is not resting him? The
Yes,
basic here is the
ab-
coach and captain should be on the
mhm.
same page, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The management is really supporting him, but the problem is uh, in Tamil Nadu, he know there are players down the line who can finish if his wickets fall. Whereas here, Shah Rukh Khan is playing, knowing that the Puran is not in a good form, and even Deepak Huda just played one game which they won against Rajasthan, and again Huda is going out of form from there. So you can't just rely on Shah Rukh Khan to finish the matches from. He needs supports now. You need a non-striker with him to support him. There are no one supporting him to that level.
Yeah, I
So
agree,
he's
Vishnu.
also under pressure.
Like there is no established all-rounder in Punjab
Mm.
Kings. So those so like giving whole responsibility on Shah Rukh Khan to finish an innings is not correct. Uh, but they actually they made an error in auction only. They didn't pick an finisher. They believed him completely on finishing the games. That's why they are lagging behind.
Yes,
Yeah.
Omka, you mentioned about auction. I have a question. Punjab was one of the team who had a bigger purse than any other team. They have big money. My question is, have they spent well on players they have picked? Because if you see Richardson and Meredith, Richardson was bought for 14 crores, and he was picked as a go-to depth and power play bowler. He has been not performing well for 14 crores. So that's my question. Has the money been spent well?
No, I don't think so because like Richardson is I I don't I don't give a tag to Richardson as an all-rounder. He's a proper bowler. So so 14 crore for a one bowler is not a good buy. If you look
Yes.
Mumbai, how they spend their money wisely. So never you can see a trend in Punjab in auction for Punjab. They buy a big player for big money, and that player will not play for the whole season. Like Glenn
and they release
Maxwell.
them
Yeah,
and they
yeah,
release them in the next year,
yeah,
and they'll
And
perform
then
for
they will
another year.
perform well for the other franchise.
yeah,
They will perform.
Yes,
yeah, perfectly. I
actually, they could have bought Kultran Isle for much lower price, and
yeah, per- perfect. Like
even Adam Milne, there are Behendorf, which Chennai
yes,
recently bought.
yeah,
So there was
actually,
options. They didn't
Maybe
pick
they
well.
thought, maybe I think they thought that these two bowlers are, not in the limelight, so many of the teams won't know what they bowl or what is their strategy. So let's bring him in and let's see what they will do.
Yeah,
But
but
that totally backfired.
yeah, yeah,
actually also
they should know that it's IPL, not Ranji Trophy. Here, uh, it's total under pressure. All the ballers, even the experience, were under pressure.
I guess
Yeah.
they also consider the Punjab wicket also. Like it helps for seamers also. So Richardson was picked. Like he's a swing bowler, and but they should have considered better choices apart from this.
Yeah, maybe better like next time.
Yeah.
Okay, so a question with continuation of this. You told that they considered the Punjab wicket, right? So how important it is for the teams to know the venues like before the auction, so the strategies can be like well placed. Because we saw in the last year as well, the teams had the mindset that they will be playing 8 matches in their home, 7 matches, and the rest in the away. But we saw in the 2020 that all the matches were away, and as well in 2020, all the matches are away games. So do you think the venues should be pre-decided before the auction?
Actually, due to this pandemic, so it is not easy like to pre-decide anything. So actually, like auction were held in December, right? I hope I'm
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
So at that time, they were sure like India will recover. So franchise also planned taking that aspect also, but also the rumors were spread earlier. Like most of the matches will be played in Mumbai only. Like there are three proper grounds: Brabourne, DY Patil, and Wankhede. So I guess they also consider this option also while picking the players. But like due to this pandemic, no one can decide anything earlier. So the auction was
Yeah,
very
but do you think but do you think it should be pre-decided? Like for the rest of the IPL also, the venues were later decided. I know one tournament where it was in the South Africa. So you think the venues should be pre-decided before the auction? The later part is later, but we have seen that the venues are decided after the auction is completed.
yeah, but
mm,
if you look at IPL's history, all the franchises, they look forward to play in their home conditions and they pick players as well. If you see the IPL 2020, which was in UAE, Chennai picked all the players, considering that the spinning wicket in Chennai, but that backfired and they didn't even qualify. So that was a mistake made. So I think might be a good idea if the venues are decided earlier so that the teams can plan and spend their money because it's all about money. Like the teams front, that management has been spending so much of money, they should at the end it's profit. It's all about profit. So uh, it might be a good idea to pre-decide the venues and the management they can decide whom to pick.
Yeah, right, right. So yeah. So any more questions, guys?
yeah. No, actually, yeah, I guess we can like wind up now. Like it's already we discussed a lot.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
this was a exciting panel, like interesting panel also. Like we discussed,
Yeah, we pretty much
uh,
decided all the important aspects
yeah.
again.
Uh, a quick before moving on, which teams are you supporting for this encounter, Delhi and Punjab?
I'm with Punjab the Munde.
Yeah, I'm backing Delhi considering the recent form they are in. So I'm backing Delhi.
Okay, so let's move on, guys, to the fantasy land where we will see both the teams' fantasy.
So let's start with wicketkeeper first. So my two wicketkeepers are Lokesh Rahul and Rishabh Pant. Lokesh Rahul will be my captain. Then coming towards batsman, Chris Gayle, Shikhar Dhawan, Shimran Hetmaya, Prithvi Shaw. Next, all-rounders, Akshay Patel and Deepak Hooda. And in bowlers, I picked Ishan Sharma, Avesh Khan, and Brar, left arm spinner. So Prithvi Shaw will be my vice captain.
Okay,
Yeah,
so Brar.
considering the Ahmedabad wicket, I'm going with KL Rahul as my captain, Rishabh Pant as my second keeper, Chris Gayle, Dhawan, Shah Rukh Khan, Prithvi Shaw will be my batsman. Akshay Patel is the only one all-rounder I have. Uh, Amit Mishra, Mohammad Shami, Bishnoi, and Harpreet Brar are my bowlers. And my vice captain is Shikhar Dhawan.
Okay, so for me, yeah, KL Rahul did had a great innings, but I have not picked it. Mine is Rishabh Pant, Chris Gayle, Dhawan. I have Shah Rukh Khan. I have a lot of faith in him since he has played a magnificently said Mushtaq Ali Trophy. Then Prithvi Shaw will be my captain, and vice captain will be Akshar Patel. The way he is bowling on his home ground, I just want him to get as many wickets as he can. Deepak Hooda, and the bowlers Ishan Sharma, Avesh Khan, and the two spinners Bishnoi and Brar. So that will be my team for today. So guys, how was this session? Something different from our regular.
It was interesting. Like we we gone deep into the different aspects. Like we discuss a lot about, like we don't discuss this stuff in our regular show. I enjoyed, like I love to talk about these like critical aspects of the game. So it was fun for me.
Yeah, it was an interesting session. Like last time, each one of us was supporting a single team. This time around, both the teams were considered brilliantly. So both teams aspects we have covered and detailed analytics were made. So this was an interesting session. I loved it. Thank you.
Okay, so guys, thank you for watching this video. If you love what we do, please like that button, share with your cricket fans, comment down your top picks for today, and subscribe to our channel Soft Signal. Follow us on Instagram. We update daily fantasy teams over there. So have a safe day, guys, and be safe. Stay at home. Cheers.
Yeah, guys.